looks like a Le Mans legend, a ghost of Ferrari's golden era. Curves from the past, a machine that screams 1957, but built on the bones of a Ferrari 612. This beast was created by the outlaws at S-Klub, and they truly don't care what you think. It's loud, it's low, it's unapologetically insane, and it just might be the most beautiful chaos on four wheels. This is the Ferrari de Pista. So guys, this is Ed, this is S-Klub, and he's gonna tell us exactly what the hell they built here.
This is a Ferrari 612. It used to be a Ferrari 612. It started life as one of those. A couple years ago, we acquired a body from the Paul Mitchell family. The guy's got a real 57 Testa Rossa.
Yeah.
He would track the car. He was scared to crash it, so he had someone build him a fiberglass replica body that he would put on his real car and drive around the track.
So he had a real 57 Testa Rossa. He'd pull the body off,
Yep.
put the glass body on it that was an identical replica,
Exactly.
go track it.
Exactly.
And that's the body you guys bought.
And that's the body we ended up acquiring. And we had it sitting around for a couple of years, weren't quite sure what to do with it. We knew we wanted to put like a modern 12-cylinder under it. And one day we just bit the bullet and bought one of those, a perfect like 10,000 mile car. And realized that this car is much wider than the original 57 Testa Rossa. The Testa Rossa is really narrow, really short, little race car.
Yeah.
And the body they made was perfect. Like it was identical to the real thing. It was the most perfect one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Beautiful paint job. Like it was just really difficult to decide to cut it, but we ended up cutting it. And we ended up having to stretch it an entire foot. So it's a foot wider than the original car.
So you cut it here in the center of the body and widen it out.
Widened it out an entire foot. This car is much longer than a Testa Rossa, so we ended up stretching the car 2 feet. And this is kind of what you get. As far as the 612 goes, we just did a tune, we did a full exhaust, Brembos, HREs, you know, we always use HREs.
Of course, yeah.
888 tires. And the rest of it is just kind of hand-formed this car. Our guy Perry, who's phenomenal at doing these things, he sat there and just formed this entire car. He actually made one side of it and then mirrored it and made the other side, so it's perfect.
When you say mirror, do you scan it and stuff, or is it all,
There
it's
was
all
no
by
scan.
hand?
It was all done by hand.
Wow,
We did
man.
scan last year, but when we did this car, we had no scans, no nothing, just all done by hand. We kept a lot of the characteristics from the 57, so the pontoon fenders that they're famous for.
Yep.
But we ended up widening them out and putting our own flares on them. Incorporated the GTO vents there, added a little carbon, and then in the end, we added about 40 unique pieces of carbon to this car that are just for this car. We made no molds of it, just a one-off, and that's just the way it's going to be.
So this is truly one where I know you guys, like your Gullwing cars that you've done, you have the ability to build multiples of those.
Yeah, different color combinations. They're all
Yes.
one-offs also, but this is like an actual one-off. We're not
Like
gonna
this is
make,
the only one that's
Yeah.
ever happened.
Yeah, we're not gonna make this car again. Nor would we want to. This is a big pain in the ass to do it.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
So with the tune and the way you guys have done exhaust on this, what do you know the
It's at
power?
like 600, weighs maybe 2,700 pounds.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, very light.
It's got to be pretty violent.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, this thing steals the show anywhere you go. Any kind of venue it goes to, this is the highlight of the show.
Yeah,
Every single
yeah, totally. You know, talking to John, like he was saying, along with keeping originality, like the fenders and stuff, he said that's all original to the car. This,
Yeah, original 57 had this glass cover for the headlights. We obviously upgraded the headlights, but the sizes are the same. So a lot of it, if you have a 57 Testa Rossa, you'll see a lot of similarities. It's just so much wider and so much longer. And it's actually hard to tell on a screen or on a picture how
It
big
is.
this car actually is, but this thing is massive.
It is. That was what we all commented that when you guys popped open the door over there, was having seen pictures of it so many times, you just get no sense of how massive it is. And then you actually look at what is an original 612 here.
Yeah.
Now you start to get an idea, but I guess it just looks so much more dramatic with no top on it, the flares, the massive splitter up
Yeah.
here. I mean, you know, my joke was, it's almost like you threw away the rule book, except for the fact is, like, you guys never read the book.
Yeah,
You guys,
we skipped out on that chapter.
and you know, dude, since day one, when I caught you guys at SEMA with the center seat car, I was a fan immediately because it's so refreshing to see something so radically different, man, and done well. And dude, this shouldn't work. You guys have red, white, blue, yellow, gold, silver. It should be fucking ugly.
I know. I know.
Right?
I know. And somehow my brother comes up with these ideas, these colors, and they work.
And not just the colors, but like this splitter's so radical. It's
Yeah.
a massive chunk
That
of carbon.
took a good month to make.
Do you guys do this in-house?
Yeah,
You
all the
do?
carbon was done here. This entire car was done here except for the upholstery.
So you guys only outsource interior, everything else.
To be fair, we outsourced this bubble too. We have a
Yeah.
company down the street that makes these glass bubbles, and I thought it was a good fitting little addition to see what's inside.
I mean,
You can
dude,
tell it's not a normal car.
the gold is that, do you guys have it
coat.
done that way?
Yeah, so we took all the heads off, powder coated them, and put them back on. What's interesting about this car is underneath the car, there's probably $30,000 worth of chrome bolts. Underneath this car looks as good as it does on top. Like the whole thing's brushed and powder coated, and
Yeah.
it's insane underneath this car.
Yeah. What you guys did to accentuate your exhaust and the idea that there's a visible X pipe right here on both
I thought that was
sides.
kind of cool.
So it's 3-into-1 on each side of the car then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy cow, man.
Well,
And-
the original Testa Rossa had the exhaust through the sides and it would come out the back. But
Right.
we decided to have it come out the side and kind of incorporate it into the side skirt.
I bet you're not talking much in the car because this thing's not.
Yeah, it's really loud. It's really loud, and then it has the Audison Thesis sound system, so it's just like the best sound system money can buy. But it needs it because this car is that loud.
It is.
It's a,
And these plates back here, I finally caught what it says here. So you guys, man.
yeah, it's just we like funny stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's different. What I like also about this car is the original 57. This part was aluminum, and it was just kind of weak, so we made that out of carbon too. And
Yeah.
that was kind of like a last minute thing, but I think it was a nice little addition.
And then this has got to be plexi, right?
That's plexi. The same people that made the dome on the hood made that. These
yeah.
are all titanium bolts.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a lot of money in bolts in this car, just a ridiculous amount. They're all chrome button heads on the bottom of the car, and you'll never see them. But if you ever get this car on a lift, you'll be like, "What the hell do these guys do?"
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it enough with your cars. We've shot a handful now. Yeah, you guys are definitely a spare no expense approach on your builds. And this is electric too, right? Because I saw, John had opened it before. What's under there that it's exposing?
It's
Is that all?
basically just a deck lid, and under there is carbon housing that holds the gas filler.
And this is pretty signature to you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, except this time it's two, so kind of like a Can-Am style where you pump fuel in two different locations.
Is it all going to the same tank?
it is.
It is, so it doesn't matter which one you use.
Yeah, just looks cool.
It really looks cool, man. I mean, everything about this car. And this is all you guys in-house creating this.
Yeah, all the carbon on this car, like I said, about 40 pieces, individual pieces.
Yeah.
All made by our guy Mo here, who's amazing. He's really good at the stuff, and he enjoys doing it. And you can
Yeah. I know a lot of times in the past we've been over here. Like I remember last year before SEMA, I want to say there's like 3 weeks till SEMA. And you're like, oh yeah, there's 3 other cars we're bringing. Really, can we see them? And we go over there and there's no cars. There's just parts and stuff. And the pace you guys operate at though, how long was the process on this one?
This car, we started mid-June of that year. So it took like 3.5 months.
Oh, so this was a long one for you. I mean, you guys are usually finishing a car like
Mid-June, we drove the 612 in here for the last time before we cut it up. And then, just went to town. We were about 2 weeks away and the car didn't have any bodywork or paint yet. And it's like, how do you do 2 months worth of bodywork in 2 weeks? So we had 12 guys on the car, like one on each corner.
Wow.
So we did 12 guys worth of bodywork. And we did that in 7 days, painted the car, and then assembled it and got it to SEMA just on time.
Yeah.
These taillights come from the 612. The original Testa Rossa taillights are like this big. They're tiny.
Yeah.
It just didn't look right on a car this big. So I ended up using those, and it worked out well because it's got a reverse light and it does everything it's supposed to do.
And they look great. They're very fitting to the car. It's very Ferrari.
Yeah, that's a Ferrari third brake light. Yeah, we did everything right on this car. We didn't cut any corners. We spent all the money.
Yeah.
We stopped counting after a while because it was just painful to watch.
I'll bet,
But
man.
ultimately, we built something that I think 10 years from now will still be relevant. And it's just a very special car.
And what's Tepista mean again?
Tepista means hooligan in Italian. So we were thinking of a name for the car for like a month, and we went through like an Italian dictionary to try to figure out something fitting for this car, and finally Tepista hooligan. I think that's exactly what this car is a hooligan.
It really is, man. In the interior, how much of this is from the 612?
Most of it is. Like the dash is 612, the seats are 612, except we cut the headrests off. The center console, a lot of it is 612, so we didn't change too much of that. Obviously added the stereo system and changed the steering wheel, but most of it is pretty factory 612. So if you sit in this car, you'll kind of feel like you're in a 612.
While we're here, can we pop that? Yeah.
So this is just like a carbon little holder for the gas. Obviously this is all plated. We got our name there, just the description of the car.
And under here is where your audio's hiding.
So the amps are here, the car has 4 amplifiers. It's got like 3,800 watts. So there's 4 amplifiers in there, 2 woofers behind the seats, and then the crazy Thesis door speakers. And then this is where the original air vent was, but this is where we put the tweeters.
Oh,
so
wow.
It looks like it's kind of supposed to be there. Audison, they do an amazing job. Like if you want the best of the best when it comes to music,
they're the guys.
That's where I would go for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything else is pretty much Ferrari. I mean, these are factory 50s Ferrari mirrors. Like everything on this car is as factory as it can be, minus the cutting and the extending and all the crazy shit we did. But I mean, ultimately, this is probably my favorite build. It's fun to drive and it's fun to just stare at it.
It really is,
It's a special car. All these cars in here are special, but this one has my heart. This is the creme de la creme. This is for sure my brother's Rembrandt, and he'll be remembered for this car. And like I said, I think it'll be relevant 10 years from now, maybe even longer than that.
I could see that. By the way, you guys, today, different than what we've done before. We've always shot videos just with Ed, because his brother John's way too busy over in the shop, always grinding away, right? John said he'd come over and him and I will go do the drive part together. I know I say this every time, but I really mean it. Thanks for doing this with us.
Oh, for sure.
I always love shooting your guys' cars. I know this car is leaving at 5 p.m. today, and you held it back for a minute just to get us over here to shoot.
Yeah, this car's going to reside in Florida now, so this is our last hurrah with it, so I'm glad you get to enjoy it.
Oh, I'm so stoked about this, man. Cool. We're going to introduce you guys to John in a second and go take this thing out for a drive.
Beautiful.
Hey guys, real quick mention before we go for a drive. We got a new shirt and a new hat coming out on July 18th. Super stoked about the new design. atlamerch.com. Now let's go for a drive. All right, you guys, we are going for a drive in this bonkers S-Klub build. This is John, Ed's brother, which we finally got you in a video, dude.
Yeah.
I love it though with you guys, you know, two brothers start a business together and obviously doing quite well with it.
Thank you.
Oh my God, what a sound, bro. God.
That's nothing. You got to get on it a little. You'll see right now.
I believe it, yeah. One of my favorite things you guys do is the brilliance of taking a proven engineered car, and I know I'm simplifying it, but you rebody a perfectly good car so you don't have to deal with chassis and suspension and all the mechanical elements.
Why try to reinvent the wheel, you know?
Yeah. God dang. I mean, I'm barely touching it, obviously, but the sound is spectacular.
Yeah, this car does that too. It's just
Wow.
something else.
God, the sounds of this thing. You guys nailed the exhaust on this, bro.
car to drive too. For being this custom, it's comfortable. You know, it's a pretty easy driver. You can be in it for an hour and a half and not worry about it.
No, I can see that. I mean, other than obviously sun glaring on my bald ass head, but other than that, I mean, that's the thing I've loved about the cars we've shot with you guys so far is, like I said, the platform you're working with is always a solid one. It's a proven engineered car.
Yeah.
Hates me the way I'm driving it. But it really does drive like, I gotta be honest, right away, like what I would expect from a Ferrari touring car.
This thing on PCH with like other cars, because they see it, they don't really know what it is. But when they hear it, it's a whole different story because it's not a toy anymore, you know what I mean? It's a real
yeah. You guys go right to the edge of where, man, if you went a little further, it would be cheesy. It would be over the top, as crazy as it is what you guys do. And I know you're the mastermind behind it, dude. And I know it not because you've said it, but every guy I've talked to at your company, they always say, you're the one that comes up with all the crazy color combinations, all the jewelry elements of your builds.
I try it. It's not always the easiest part, but
no.
Nobody liked the whole blue idea. And even when I went to SEMA with this car, a lot of people really didn't like it. But I did it because if you look back at the history of Ferrari in the older days when they were racing, most of the red cars had blue interiors, and I really like it. It's stuck.
I guess I never paid attention to that.
A lot of them did. Like 7 out of 10 of them had a blue interior.
Wow, crazy. God dang, dude. Wow. I can't even imagine if I was driving a normal car and I saw this thing coming by. Man, you could definitely drive this car all day, no problem. You've had this car out in completely open roads before, haven't you? Yeah.
Just the other day, it was so much fun.
It's interesting with this one, it's the first car I've seen of you guys where the interior is predominantly what the interior was on the 612. Still has your touches, obviously your color choices.
Well, we did that mostly because on the original Testa Rossa, there is no interior.
Right.
There's nothing. You know, there's a steering wheel, a
Yeah.
gauge cluster, and a shifter.
Yeah.
It's very boring looking.
Sure.
We could have kept it, but this car needs all this to
It
work.
does.
You know, the airbags are still on, everything still works, and it's a big cabin. We had to fill it up. You know.
Yeah, definitely. No, I get it.
Man, that sound never gets old, huh?
No.
Shit.
The sound is so good on this car. The exhaust, I mean, not to mention just how beautiful the exhaust is. Like, I always geek out on welds, especially when you're dealing with stainless and titanium, and the welds are stunning on this car, man.
Our guy Jake did it. He's from in the city of Placentia, and he's by far the best that we've used. We've used a bunch of exhaust guys, but he's like an artist with the way he does things. And
What's his company?
his name is Jake.
Okay.
They call him the Muffler Man.
Oh yeah, sure. I tell you what, bro, I know, I don't know, off the top of my head, I can name 4 or 5 guys that's the only place they'll go to have exhaust done is Muffler Man.
Yeah, same here.
The sounds, brother, are just so good. I hope our cameras, along with other cars around it to give perspective, show the size of this car.
Yeah, it's hard to see the size in the picture. It's a big, very big car.
It is, especially when it's just the car sitting there. You don't really have anything to give perspective to it.
And that's what's kind of cool is the original Testa Rossa is a very, very small, narrow little thing.
Yeah.
Like we had a Testa Rossa we sold recently. When you put them two together, it's just like yes, but no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Well, like Ed was saying, you guys widened the car by 1 foot and lengthened it by 2 feet. I mean, that's a lot, dude, to widen a car by 1 foot and 2 feet longer and to not have it look weird and out of place.
Our guy Perry, our designer, he's amazing. Like, I was like, car's too big, you know, but it turned out good. He knew what he was doing the entire time.
Oh my God, that sound, dude. This is what I was waiting for. I won't drive your car like you will. I could listen to that all day long, I swear to you. our 4th time shooting with S-Klub, and I tell you, nobody's approaching it like them, and this car is their freak of freaks that they've built. I've been following them for a long time. I've been knocked out since day one. This is it, man. This is perfection in my opinion. The sound, the look, the drivability. This car does everything right, and I'm stoked we got to shoot it because it leaves today for Florida to its new owner. Whoever the new owner is, enjoy the shit out of this car, man. And a reminder that our new merch goes live on July 18th. New shirt, new hat. With that, thanks for hanging and watching what we do, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, man, later.